Last weekend at Pro Tour Yokohama, the keynote delivered some exciting news that we were going to be getting Mastery Pack Warrior as our next set and class featured in this Mastery Pack product line. And alongside of that, of course, is the release of a new demo deck. And this time, it is a Dorinthia Quicksilver Prodigy demo deck. Now, if you don't know what a demo deck is, think of a small, slimmed down version of a Flesh and Blood deck that you can pick up for free at your local game store, and you can use it to teach the game of Flesh and Blood. And today, the contents of the Dorinthia Quicksilver Prodigy demo deck were officially released in a print-to-play form that you can actually print to play right now if you're interested. And today I want to talk to you about how smart this is from an onboarding perspective, because this will be releasing alongside of Mastery Pack Guardian. So take a look at this. First things first, this is a 30 card deck with two new pieces of equipment, a re-released hero that will be now joining Silver Age that you can get your hands on for free from a local game store, and of course a 30 card deck, which is not enough to actually make a Silver Age deck, and it also has 3 copies of every card. But this is a perfect teaching tool. And again, I taught my wife how to play this game in Barcelona at Worlds using 2 copies of the Ira Welcome deck, the Learn to Play deck, essentially. And this is a similar product. And of course, with Mastery Pack Guardian, there was a similar product released with Bravo Flattering Showman, and now we have it here with Dorinthia. And looking at how this works, these new cards are going to be cool little draws. They're pretty decent, but they are slimmed down, easier, one-time use versions of cards that already exist. Squire's Bracers is a warrior equipment arm piece that does not block for anything, and it says when a sword attack hits, you can destroy it, and your next sword attack this turn gets +2. The sword's next attack specifically gets +2, so that would work great on Dawnblade Resplendent. This is very similar to like a Bracers activation, except you can't do it perpetually. It's like one time. So then you also have Cutting Couriers, which is a 0-block warrior leg equipment that says when your sword attack hits, you can destroy it. If you do, the attack gets go again. So think this is exactly like the leg piece that you currently run, Refraction Bolters, in a lot of warriors in Sage, right? So these are like simplified versions of those. And then as far as the deck is concerned, it's 12 reds, 12 blues, and 6 yellows, if memory serves correctly. And it teaches you every aspect of the game. So if you're a new player and you want to pick this up from your local game store, you can learn how attack reactions work within the swing in red, and it's a very powerful, very potent card. You can now get your hands on red run-throughs, which is a card that has never existed until this point. It is a rare now, and red run-through can be picked up by literally anyone because you can go and get this demo deck. And we can also assume that this is probably going to release in Mastery Pack Warrior. We also have Red Thrust, which is going to give target sword attack +3, and Red Warrior's Valor, a solid little reprint of an old card that we now have access to yet again. In the yellows, we get new cards. We have Back for Seconds, which is a 1-cost 2-block warrior attack reaction that says target sword attack gets +2. If it's your second attack this turn, it instead gets +3. Okay, so not bad, not great. And then Blade Rush, a 0-cost yellow pitch 2-block warrior action that says your first sword attack this turn gets go again. Your second sword attack gets +1. So if you're counting up the value on this card, it's like a yellow 2-value card. This is a pretty cool card, actually. Like it reminds me in some ways of like Slice and Dice and Hit and Run if they were like combined. And then of course you have some classic not great cards in the form of Blue Blade Flash, which is an attack reaction that does cost 1 and give go again. But you also have some like really great glue cards like Trot Along there at the bottom, and some brand new blue cards like Shove Off, which is an attack reaction. This card is kind of cooked, man, like kind of cooked, I guess not, no, we were cooking, I don't know, whatever. It's kind of cracked because it costs 1, it blocks for 3, and it says choose a non-equipment card defending a sword attack you control, and then you bounce it to the owner's hand. So it's a blue route that doesn't give the +3. And Steel on Steel is another blue. This one, defense reaction blocks 1, and while it's defending a weapon attack, it gets +1, so it's a 0 for 2 blue defense reaction. So it's not great, but it teaches you where where defense reactions actually come into play. So you can go and pick this deck up. And this is the cool thing. This is what I wanted to make this video about because I love this design. I was a big fan of the ability to use the Dorinthia versus Rhinar decks to teach the game. I thought it was a very good teaching tool. I thought it was way more expensive than it should be, and the product didn't deliver on that front as far as actually picking it up and buying it. But if you needed something to teach the game, that was the way to go in my mind, because you could swap decks and you could try new things out. It taught you almost all the aspects and the mechanics of the game. This product does basically the same thing, except it doesn't teach you instants, but everything else it does probably better than any product up until now. Maybe arguing that it doesn't have attack action cards in the deck like Ira did. Ira had attack action cards, weapon attacks, and Razor Reflex, so you can kind of cover all your bases. This is a similar product in that vein, and it's easy to pick up, and it's got some new cards and new things to try out if you're, looking to pick that up. But then if you want to go deeper, again, this is going to be releasing alongside of Mastery Pack Warrior. So if you're a new player, then you now have the opportunity to learn the game and then point to that product over there if you're teaching and say, hey, you know what? You just learned how to play Dorinthia. Here she is in the product itself. You can go and pick that up. And of course, there's other warriors in this as well. And you've already played the warrior class. If you liked that, check out Hala. Young Hala is in this as well. You could play as this hero. You could check out Olympia. There are some fantastic cards in this set that you can get your hands on, including but not limited to a beautiful reprint of Valiant Dynamo, one of the most potent and important cards in Warrior that you can pick your hands up on. That's not how you say that. That you can pick up, that you can get in your hands. Combine those, you get my point. You've got other incredible Majestics that are being printed, like Target Sword Attack gets +2, and when this hits, Sharpen, which is a 0 cost 3 block warrior attack reaction. Seems pretty solid, especially if you care about sharpening, and that's kind of where this is going now. You've got Stand Tall, which is a warrior block that blocks for 3, and while it's defending, whenever the attacking hero plays or activates a reaction this chain link, this gets +2. It's a 0 for 5 if they have reactions going. It's pretty cool. You've got brand new cards that you can now play in Silver Age. Yeah, the hero that you just played, friend that I taught how to play the game, that hero is now legal in Silver Age, and you can pick up cards from this set to make a Silver Age deck. How expensive is that going to be? Probably like $20. You could probably get these cards for like $20-30 to put this deck together, or you can just buy packs and we can play again. And you can check out these new cards like Golden Company. Costs 2, it defends for 6, and you can destroy a gold rather than paying its cost. There's gold involved in this. Yes, please. This set's going to have gold. It's also got freaking incredible, beautiful new cards like Golden Grail. And of course, the reprint, which I'm going to put on the screen. I mean, if you didn't think I was going to put it on the screen, you're wrong. Where's the one? Where is it? Okay, on the other side. On the other side. I'm going to keep clicking until I find it. It's on here. Oh my God. Did I literally... No. Dang it. I pulled it up earlier. Whatever. It's you can see the beauty of the art. Zenith Blade has it. If I go to Zenith Blade, it's here, right? This one. See Zenith Blade. And the same thing is true of the old school, Dawn Blade. There's the beautiful back on the Dawn Blade. So you can push someone, of course, into this product, and they can go and run with it. But if they're not interested in opening packs, you can also say, hey, well, a couple of months ago, they released a Armory deck Origins for Hala. So if you like the Warrior thing, but you don't want to dive into packs, just buy the Armory deck. Yeah, the Armory deck's actually pretty solid. I was just playing it right before making this video. I'm not going to lie. I really do think this is solid. I think there's a lot of people out there that maybe take this and just try to play hyper aggro with it. And in some aspects, maybe that works. But I think that there's a lot more to this deck than people are giving it credit for. I think this is a very well-made deck, and I think it's worth picking up and playing. Maybe not at like $60, but then again, I don't think any of those products should be priced at $60. I do think they should come down a little bit on the price, because I think this is a product that you want to move off shelves. And I think it's an easy snap pickup with a brand new set of cards, and all of these cards are fresh. If that thing is priced at $40-50, I really do think it should be priced at that, so people can snatch it up and you feel super good with your purchase because you know it's all brand new stuff that you can try out, and it's a solid deck as well. And so you have the ability to go from product to product, to start with a demo deck with a hero that is being reintroduced essentially to the game in the Silver Age format. You start there. You teach that to a new player. They go, I like this. I think this is cool. Maybe I'll pick up Mastery Pack packs and try to build this out. Or you encourage them to pick up the Armory deck Hala, and they run off with the Armory deck Hala, and they enjoy their time there. Or you, of course, push them to this product that I'm, showing in the background right now, Armory deck Olympia. And they have all of these different jumping off points that they can really spring to. That's what I think is so smart. And it's what LSS sort of touched on when they released the, I don't want to call them demo decks. They were first strike decks where you had, it was Aurora versus Terra. And these first strike decks were fighting, and you could pick them up, and they were like well balanced against each other. But you could also just grab 2 of one hero and smash them against each other. You can do the same thing with all of these, Mastery Pack Warrior products. All of them are capable of being mixed and matched and sort of dove into. I think this is incredibly smart to introduce and to encourage new players to sort of keep dipping their toes in different ways. This is what LSS should be praised for and should be pointed at and said, that's how you onboard new players. Is it going to work? Well, it kind of depends on how people take to this new version of the warrior class, but I think by and large, this product cycle, this little ecosystem they're creating, is a brilliant idea, and this is where they should be going with other Mastery Pack products, and I think that's exactly what their line of thinking is. So let me know what you think about this in a comment below. How do you feel about these demo decks? And of course, how do you feel about all of these products aligned with this warrior class? And what would you like to see next? Would you like to see Mastery Pack Pirates, Wizards, or something else that's not as cool as either of those options? Let me know that in a comment below, and of course, make the number go to the other number. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.